Hey, good morning, and thanks for coming out as we start the Fall Festival. You know, one of the issues that Evansville faces, along with just about every city in the state of Indiana, is opioid abuse. And we're here today to talk about one small way that we can combat opioid abuse and drug addiction in our city. And I'm really proud that the administration of the fire department and the state and local fire unions have come together to develop a program that we think will help reduce opioid abuse in the city of Evansville. With that, I'd like to kick it to Fire Chief Mike Connelly, who will tell you more about it.
Thank you, Mayor. These drug disposal bags are part of the Deterra drug disposal system. Very simple. Rip the top open, pour your prescriptions in there, add a little water, shake, and then seal it back up. And then you can dispose of the drugs in your household trash can. Everything is biodegradable and the drugs are made inert. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If we can prevent one drug overdose, we've succeeded in our mission. And this is Union President, Local 357, Firefighters Local, President Larry Zuber.
Thank you all for showing up today. Again, like Chief Connelly said, this is something that we can do for our community. It's one of those small things, but it's going to make a big impact. A lot of times you have your communities and you have a tox away day or something that you can turn in your prescription drugs that are overdue or outdated, but you can only do it one time a year. This is a way that the residents can get rid of those in an instant. If they're no longer using them that way, a toddler or someone that breaks into your home can't get to those prescription medications and use them in an improper way. Again, like Chief Connelly said, it takes about 30 seconds, 100% biodegradable. It's not going to be a harm to the environment. 30 seconds later, whatever prescription drug that you were taking is no longer going to affect anyone in any way.
So where can you get these? The Evansville Fire Department has received a shipment of these drug disposal pouches, and they'll be distributed to all of our fire stations within the city. So if any citizen out there wants to dispose of their drugs, they can come to the fire station, request a bag, and then they'll take the bag home with them to dispose of the drugs. Some down here. And there will be some down here at each of the EMS tents.
We've got a lot of support from the State Firefighters Union. Tom Hanafy's here, and State Representative Wendy.
Probably the biggest thing that having these accessibility, these pouches will do is eliminate the desire at home for somebody to go searching for pills that have been left behind. You can put your unused prescriptions in here, and it removes that desire or that temptation for that addict to come into your home, or that child might get access to it. This collaboration, this partnership between the local, state, fire, and governments is an important key in helping curb addiction. More importantly, our first responders who are coming into these homes where they've had access to opioids or whatever the prescription may be, this will help them hopefully do fewer runs because the access to this will be less. I want to thank the Firefighters Union. I want to thank Rally for their support and the expansion of this program and making it accessible to us down here in Evansville.
Very briefly, I have 7,000 members across the state of Indiana, and we're tired of dropping Narcan on these patients. This is an epidemic. Opioids are an epidemic across the state of Indiana, and if we can dispose of these out of the household once they're not used, people don't want to take them, then it's a little bit more of the street, and hopefully keep somebody from being addicted. It's essential we solve this problem because we're in a crisis in this country and of course in the state of Indiana. So I appreciate the opportunity for the fire service to do something positive, that we are trying to get these throughout the state of Indiana at fire stations, that a citizen could go into a full-time fire station at least and stop by and get these. At least now we have them throughout every fire station in Evansville and several of the cities around the state of Indiana, and we will be doing it more and more over the next 12 months. Thank you.